Welcome back to The Watch, and there is a very important, vital test that needs to happen that I have not done before.
Neither have I.
Neither of you?
No, I've never done this before.
Yeah.
I'm not a nerd.
Yes, you are!
Don't tell them.
Just bring up Andor and see him. We need to find out if Tyranth is a genetic male.
You really want to go spicy in this video, huh? You want that's what you want to do? So you want to go for this video?
No, what other important tests need to happen in life?
See, now you just got me going. I'm gonna start saying spicy stuff. When you bring up spicy stuff, I was
I'm thinking about there's paternity tests,
AIDS tests.
That's it.
See what you've done. We are going to be doing the Hogwarts sorting test.
Yes, yeah.
Sorting into what house you belong in.
So there's a couple of commentary. Yeah, I'm great with English. That needs to be talked about before we dive into the test.
Right.
Okay. One, what houses we expect to go in, but also the deep psychological philosophy behind this arbitrary judgment of this magical thing that forces people into boxes based on some ethereal, place of authority.
You're right about that. Tell me, what house would you want to be put in?
Slytherin.
Right. I would want to be put in Gryffindor because it's red.
Okay, the red, yeah.
That's my only reason.
But that's a good reason. I'm tempted. The reason why I say Slytherin, right, and this is what I mean about the philosophy behind it. Slytherin gets a bad rap. I think it's actually, it shouldn't be this way, and I think they tried to kind of portray this at the very, very end of Harry Potter, about what if they put me in Slytherin, but some good people were in Slytherin,
right.
Yet every other point in the show, Slytherin are like the evil people.
Because it's for snakes, yes.
Well, look, I do hate snakes.
We're Australian, we don't like snakes.
We hate friggin' snakes. To say that, you're going to be evil, all right?
Yeah.
And the reason why I kind of would want to go to Slytherin is to dispel or push back against the stereotypes.
Right.
I like to prove stereotypes wrong when they're wrong, and also prove them right when they're right.
So you want to make Slytherin good? Make it great again.
Make it great again, yes. Yeah. But I think I've got some qualities, right, that...
I see now why you wanted this to be a nice watch.
You see? Tyranth was thinking, why don't we put this out on Shadiversity? Well, what have we covered here so far?
Yeah, maybe not. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I think I have some qualities that actually match Slytherin quite well.
Well, I mean, most people aren't black and white, so they have qualities that would fit in all of them, which is kind of why sorting into a specific house is dumb.
And I mean, there's also Asians and Native Americans.
Okay. You really want to go down the rabbit hole, okay.
The modern world has ruined it. You can't even refer to anything as black or white without it being racialized,
Yes.
which pisses me off. Back in the day, someone's like, if they wore black clothes, they could be called black something, like the Black Knight, right?
Yes.
There was a English prince that was known as the Black Knight,
Yes.
all right?
But they're idiots, so...
That is true, Tyranth.
Feel free to ignore them if you want.
Okay, the qualities that I think match Slytherin, right? I'm very ambitious.
Yes.
That's, I think, a good Slytherin type of trait. And I'm not opposed to conflict when I feel necessary to engage in conflict.
Yes, self-defense is important.
What are some other Slytherin qualities I think are stereotypically Slytherin?
Free speech. Malfoy said whatever he wanted.
That's true. That is true. The unfiltered house of free speech is Slytherin. I agree. That makes me like Slytherin even more.
Oh, yep.
I don't agree with everything they say, but I'll fight to the death their right to say it.
Exactly. If we just change the colour from green to red, I'm on your team. It's cool.
Yeah.
I just want the red.
Other Slytherin qualities that they are very tactical and clever. Usually.
Fighting against big government.
Yeah.
Very rebellious.
You're also right.
Yes.
They're a bit of the freedom house, like pushing against the authority, the overbearing authority, and wants everyone to step in line.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I would like to be Slytherin, right?
Yeah, that's
As a
fine.
result. And to show that good people can be Slytherins.
I think it was what was the second movie, the Slytherin, the bad guys. They made the the Chamber of Sorts. the Chamber of Secrets they made.
Oh, Chamber of Swords? I was,
Chamber of Sorts. They made a chamber.
They did make a chamber.
Yeah, the bad guys made the chamber.
One of the other bad raps about Slytherin, like Slytherin is the house for just racist people because Salazar Slytherin hated Muggles and everything like that. What people don't really mention is that he might have had a point. I'm joking.
That's an interesting aspect you bring up because it's one of those things I never really understood why it would be such a problem to be Muggle when you can still do magic. Like they can all still do magic. So why does it matter?
All right. Can Muggles do magic? I know that. Like I've seen a Muggle be given a wand, and he seems to have been used, like some weird wand.
Hermione's a Muggle.
She's a mudblood.
Same difference.
No, the difference is
Muggle. Oh. I'm getting my lore mixed up.
Yes!
Forgive me, it's been a while since I watched Harry Potter. But yeah, you're right. Muggles cannot do magic. Mudbloods, the half ones can, yes. So.
Though, I mean, I haven't bothered watching all the Fantastic Beasts movies because they're garbage.
I watched the first one, wasn't really my thing, and I watched the second one. It was a little bit better, but it's still not very good at all. Like, they're not Harry Potter movies.
No. My wife started watching one of them last night, Secrets of Dumbledore.
I haven't seen that one. That's the new one.
Yeah, it's the new one. And I only saw bits of it because it was already crap out the gate. No, I was just playing.
I like the actor playing Dumbledore. I can't remember his name. He's been in a bunch of stuff like Sherlock. And stuff. He's a great actor. But
he's a good actor.
The scripts and the story of them is just not good.
But they gave like some type of weird wand to a Muggle in the sense that
I saw that in the trailers. And then the Muggle can do magic. I have no.
But if that's the case, what's the issue with Muggles then?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I have to read up on my Harry Potter lore now to figure it out.
And so it felt like a bit of a forced kind of thing to just have a narrative of racism bad, which of course is bad. But if you're so desperate to push the race, you need to know racism is bad. It's like there's better analogies than because Muggles are like you can kind of use magic. That's not. Is it really racial? I don't know.
In the original Harry Potter films, the Muggle thing wasn't that big. It was more the Mudblood thing. That's why I got confused when you're talking about it. It was Slytherin was against Mudbloods, who have like one Muggle parent, one normal person parent, and one wizarding parent. And I just didn't understand. It's like
neither do I.
They can still use magic.
Exactly.
Like what's the difference?
They're born with magical ability.
Yeah, exactly.
And you would not be able to know who's a mudblood. Usually, if we actually want to dive into some of the origins of true racism, right? It's a visual kind of, or something that causes them to be in an out group.
In an out group compared to the in group, and it's usually due to physical.
Identifiable things.
Yes. This is not that. Like in Harry, that's why it doesn't make sense to me. It's like they all look and talk exactly the same. You're all like the same. You're all English for the most part. Just some have parents and you wouldn't even know unless they told you.
Exactly.
So
it's hard to see where
that does just feel like let's make Slytherin a villain just because let's make him a villain.
Slytherin gets a bad rap.
If it was against the Muggles, while it would still be pretty stupid, I would be like, okay, that makes at least more sense.
But all right, so Salazar Slytherin, right? His issue was that you should not have I guess his issue was mudbloods, which is dumb. We've already mentioned this dumb because they can do magic and everything. But his issue is, if his issue was, it doesn't really make sense having non-magical people who can't do magic to attend a school that is dedicated to teaching people magical ability. That defeats the purpose of the school.
I was going to say, I don't think anybody's going to fight you on that.
I think people would, though. They'd be so like, that's terrible. You shouldn't allow non-magical folk in.
I don't think
it's like,
but then again, maybe if they get wands and then they can just use magic.
Yeah, it's true. Then if that was the case, okay, why not? All right. Because if the purpose is to teach magic and there's a way to teach non-magical folk how to use magic, like...
shouldn't make a difference.
It doesn't make a difference. But if you did have a school dedicated to teaching a group of people an ability that they have... there's nothing wrong with making that exclusive to the people who are only capable of doing it. It's
just to be clear, that exists in the real world.
It does.
There's schools for like piano and violin and musical schools and sports
I want to learn guitar in this piano school, and if you don't let me, you're a friggin' racist. You'd be like, what?
We have specialized schools for these types of things.
And so the fact that Hogwarts is exclusive to magical folk
is
duh.
Yeah.
Even in a religious sense. So I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and we have temple worship. Okay?
Why'd you say it like that? Say Mormon. People know because people's not going to know what you're talking about when you say it like that.
Mormon's a nickname, and the reason why we don't.
It's actually derogatory.
We find it very racist. The thing is, though, the center point of our religious worship is Jesus Christ,
right?
And I've actually literally met people when they hear the term Mormon, they're like, "Is that a type of monk?" That's a weird. And so the nickname Mormon distracts from the focus of their whole religion, which is Jesus Christ. The name of the church is the Church of Jesus Christ, and so that's why we tend to avoid it. But for common kind of identification, also known as Mormons. But what I was saying is that we have temple worship, which is specifically restricted to people who are also temple worthy, and you need to be, interviewed and show that you're living certain commandments.
Like if you're doing OnlyFans, I doubt you're going to get in.
No, you're not going to get in if you're doing OnlyFans. No. Or if you like Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter. I'm joking. Just calm down. But if you're Slytherin, you're definitely not getting... Well, that's the thing I want to dispel. To show that Slytherins could also be Latter-day Saint temple-worthy members.
Slytherin are people too.
They are. And the fact that they're always seen as villains, I don't like.
Yeah.
Okay? And so, this is the thing. I think I might fall into Gryffindor.
Right.
Inadvertently, and we'll see the test.
Well,
what'll be hilarious, like Ravenclaw.
I'm interested to see if the test is like all these really good qualities. No matter what you pick, it's like okay, if you pick all the good qualities, you're going to go into Gryffindor.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of typecasting.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to,
if you go in and say, "Oh, I hate people," okay, well, then maybe you might get Slytherin.
Harry Potter is supposed to have this anti-racist narrative, yet it has this arbitrary judgment that creates tribalism, which is the breeding ground for tribal type of bigotry. Yeah. Look at how people look at Slytherins now. There's all this bigotry. If you're Slytherin, people automatically start to assume you're probably a bad guy.
Yeah, you're probably
That's bigotry.
Yeah.
That's the true bigotry in Harry Potter that needs to be subverted.
I hate that you're right. Like, I can't even say you're wrong. I can't be like, you're just making too much of it. It's like, no, if you say you're Slytherin, people go, oh, okay. You kind of they do that.
Exactly. The whole house system is a breeding ground for tribal-based bigotry.
Yeah.
So that's why we need to subvert it. I'm hoping to try and say, I'm going to show good people can be Slytherin and that badasses could be Hufflepuff, which is why I hope you get Hufflepuff. But you're not. We'll see.
I want the red one.
See, you think Slytherins get a bad rap.
Yeah.
Hufflepuffs probably have the worst rap at all.
Do they? I've seen a lot of people, like
Cedric, he was a Hufflepuff, but really?
No, when I see fans talking about what houses, I always expect to say, like, someone will say, oh, I want to be Gryffindor or this. Everybody always says Hufflepuff. It's like a weird meme.
I haven't come across it, really.
Forgive me, I'm not in all the Harry Potter fandoms, so I don't have extensive knowledge on this, but every time I've seen it, everybody's always like, yeah, Hufflepuff's great. They like Hufflepuff. That's what I've seen on the internet.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Because Hufflepuff seems to be a bit of a typecast thing as well. If you're a bit gentle, bit happier, jokey kind of thing, you're going to be a Hufflepuff. Like, I probably think Nathan would be a Hufflepuff. Yeah.
He is a Hufflepuff. Well, we're going to put him into that box.
And the other question about this whole house system, do the 4 houses truly represent every type of personality type that you would easily fall into one of these kind of groups?
Probably not.
We might need a new house.
Yeah.
What would we call it? The Bogglefart house. No, seriously. A Bogglefart is like a perfect Harry Potter name.
No, name it something like Dragon's Bane. Or something like that.
Hogwarts. Warts on a hog. That's a friggin' gross name. So, Bogglefart matches the Harry Potter naming convention perfectly. So, the Bogglefart house, okay?
Let's try something like Social Wizard Justice House. Something like that.
No, Bogglefart. But that could be the typecast. So people who are very
I'm against this name like I am against All-Star. I am against both of these names.
Well, it's okay that you're wrong. So, Bogglefart, they are the group of people who, perhaps the activist group of people.
The Twitter people.
Twitter people?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. People with a bit of brain rot?
Yeah.
Which means Hermione should really be
brain rot. I think it's just more mental illness.
Yeah, mind virus?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Hermione should have been a Bogglefart. She's an activist.
Yes, but in the movies she wasn't.
Really, what qualities does she have that's more Gryffindor-y? Like, she's more of Bogglefart than Gryffindor.
If you really want to break down what each character should go into, you are right. There are characters that don't fit within those houses.
Exactly. And Ron, he's a Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
totally a Hufflepuff.
Because the idea is like, well, what makes a Gryffindor? Well, all the good things is Gryffindor.
Yeah,
and all
remember
the bad
the
things are
racist
Slytherin?
typecasting in the house? If we actually accept that's the case, which kind of is, right? Harry Potter, okay, granted, he would probably be a Gryffindor, but Ron should be a Hufflepuff.
Yep.
Hermione should be a Bogglefart.
Right. Mm-hmm. I don't know about in the movies. Maybe later in life with her cats. But yes, but like in the movies, I think she'd be a Hufflepuff.
You reckon she'd be a Hufflepuff?
Yeah.
I reckon Bogglefart would be more. But she does stand on principle. That's one of the core characteristics of a Gryffindor, you think?
You got to be careful when you say that. Like, you stand on principle, because anybody can stand on principle, but
I know.
what if their principles are
bad principles.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why
like,
Malfoy...
It's like saying, like, Malfoy
this is why
can stand
Malfoy
on
should
principle.
be a Gryffindor.
Okay. All right. Okay. We should just have a wizarding revolution. Was there any guy who was trying to do that?
There is so much baked-in racism and bigotry in this universe, especially the house system. Look, I'm just saying, you can see why Voldemort,
Voldemort did nothing wrong. If that's where you want to go with this.
We're joking! Gosh!
We'll put like a disclaimer.
Yes, we're not serious about anything we say here, people. People are going to be saying, like, Shad hates Harry Potter. There's going to be Harry Potter fans that will walk. Ready? Okay, it's time to bite the bullet, find out what type of bigoted caste system we fall into.
Oh, I'm confident I'll get Gryffindor.
I think it's going to put me in Gryffindor or Ravenclaw.
Well, it depends how honest you want to be. Do you want to be honest?
I'm going to be honest.
I haven't decided if I'm going to be honest.
As death. You have no idea how honest I'm going to be. All right. Discover your Hogwarts house.
That's what we want.
So I think you need to go first.
Me?
Current,
Why do I need to go first?
Oh.
I think this has already started. Okay.
Yeah. Like moon or stars?
Ooh. I'm a moon man.
You're a moon man?
Yeah, man.
I think I'd be a star man.
Well, think about it. I want to put a base on the moon and colonize it.
Okay, true.
Genuinely. That's not a joke. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you glory, love, power? I don't even need to see the others. Which road tempts you the most? The twisting, leaf-strewn path through the woods, the wide, sunny grass lane, the narrow, dark, lantern-filled alley. Which one a Slytherin would pick?
I know. This test is becoming a bit obvious.
The cobbled street lined with ancient buildings. Man, that's actually a tricky one.
I like the ancient buildings.
Yeah, like Bloodborne. Go in there, Dark Souls. But I also like open fields and nature because I'm away from people.
Go on, Hufflepuff. Pick the open fields.
No, I'm going to go through the woods.
Okay.
Super alone. Leave me alone, basically. If you could have any power, which would you choose? The power to read minds. I don't care what people think, to be honest. The power to change the past.
Sorry, that is so in line with your character. I was just like, if you want a truthful statement from Tyrant, that is right there.
The power to speak to animals. They've probably got nothing to say.
Yeah, who wants to speak to animals?
The power of superhuman strength. Yep, there we go.
The strength is.
4 boxes are placed before you. Which would you try to open? The gleaming jetback box with silver lock and key marked with a mysterious rune that you know to be the mark of Merlin. I like Merlin. He's a cool guy. He's probably smoking some stuff. I like him. The small pewter box, unassuming and plain, with a scratched message upon it, reads, "I open only for the worthy." Well, you keep your secrets then.
I want to be...
The small tortoise shell, embellished with gold. Man, we're taking endangered species now.
But why would you want to submit the judgment of worthiness for yourself to a box?
Well, I'd rather just take all of them.
Okay.
Do they have that? I don't think
No,
they have that
you're just
often,
trying to open it. Which one do you want to try?
Inside which some small creature seems to be squeaking. Okay. No air holes, so animal abuse.
That's another Hufflepuff answer. It's so obvious.
The ornate golden calf standing on her clawed feet, whose inscription warns that both secret knowledge and unbearable temptation lie within. Whew.
I do like secret knowledge.
It's probably like a nice...
Oh, sorry, this isn't me. This is you.
I mean, it's probably just like a nice steak or something. I want to go with Merlin.
Okay, you like Merlin?
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably ask him if, King Arthur was cool or not, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? A dragon. Have we got a dragon?
Oh.
What is that? A toad?
I thought that was going to be a dragon.
Yeah, that looks like a dragon.
Look, I know my answer. I'm not going to say that.
I like cats.
Do you?
I like dogs as well, but I mean, like, we don't have a dog option here.
Of course you like cats.
Yeah, I like cats.
Pussy.
They don't annoy me all the time. Owls. I really would like to send messages to people.
I'm not saying I'm quiet. Who would pick a toad? Toad, that is the lamest one to pick out.
So, all right, just before we click on the answer, which houses do you think these correspond with? Cat is Slytherin. I just know already.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Owl is Gryffindor.
Toad is a bit Hufflepuffy. Yeah.
See, they're already...
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Like, if people wanted to, they could game this system as much as they want to ensure the house they want to get. This is why they keep it behind...
I'll go with an owl.
This is why they keep the judgment behind a closed system, so it's this arbitrary...
I want to see the code on this.
Yeah,
we'll get me and Nathan to go through the code.
It's locked behind, and that's why the sorting hat doesn't reveal his secrets. Oh, what type of owl?
A barn owl. Oh, I don't want that. A tiny owl. I don't like that either. A snowy owl. Okay. Does that mean it's going to not shut up all the time? That defeats the purpose. Oh, that one's big. I want that one. That was cool.
You like him big and fat, hey?
Yeah. Which would you rather be? Liked? Nope. Trusted? Don't care. Feared? No, not bad. Envied? Don't care. Imitated? Definitely not. Praised? I don't give a shit. I will go with feared. I wonder which one. Left or right? Well, right, obviously.
I do lean right.
I'm not a lefty. The sorting hat is ready to make a decision. What do you think it's going to go with?
Slytherin. I reckon you're totally
really?
Slytherin.
Okay. Yeah, I clicked too many like feared and powered things. This causes Slytherin.
I knew it.
I demand a recount. I demand.
Look, I'm actually a bit envious. I'm a bit envious, though. In retrospect, it's kind of obvious.
It is not. This is a rigged system. This.
Slytherin for Tyrant.
I'm Gryffindor. Just because I want power and strength.
I know. It's a bit typecast. Exactly. If you want power and strength, suddenly you're a Slytherin. Yeah.
I mean, so every single male on Earth who's an actual male with testosterone is all of a sudden Slytherin.
You can redeem the house, right? Prove that the typecast is wrong.
Do I get to change the color of it?
That's the other thing. Prove that wrong. Why do they have to force you in a box that you have to wear green?
I am Slytherin.
Exactly. Just go into Slytherin, wear red, and say, screw you.
Well, it's one of those things. It's like red is commonly associated with evil anyway, which is another typecast. Which annoys me.
Exactly. It's all wrong. It's all wrong.
Like blue should be more evil. I don't like blue.
All right. So this is me now. Discover your Hogwarts house. I will discover.
Moon or stars?
Stars, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. All right, so I already know this one. It was definitely the
ancient building.
Ancient building. I love ancient buildings.
I mean, when they say that, I just think of Bloodborne, and I think that's where I want to go.
Did we have it?
No,
this
we
is
did
a
not have
new
this.
one. Okay, instrument most pleases your ear: piano, drum, violin, trumpet. Definitely piano.
Good answer. That's my answer too.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather be liked, trusted, feared, envied, imitated, or praised? I would rather be trusted.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not liked?
Don't care about liked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. People who try and do things just for the approval of others are unprincipled people.
Right.
And so don't do things to be liked, do things because it's right.
Well, that's the Gryffindor one. I already know that. Right?
Well, I'm just being honest.
Anything good is...
All right, owls. I would totally pick owls. I would want a bird of prey, and I don't really know the breeds.
The only one that I saw was the snow owl or the barn owl. Like, they're the only ones I think...
That looks like a bird of prey, the screech owl.
Screech owl.
Like all owls screech.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't that just what we have on Twitter? That's what they call themselves?
Maybe, but at least it looks like a bird of prey. That's why I'm going with screech owl.
I think the snowy owl looks
this is all. Which of the following would you most like to study?
Why are you getting all these cool...
I'm getting cool ones. Mer people. Who gives us stuff out? Werewolves? Vampires? Goblins?
Man, I don't know.
Trolls or ghosts? Okay. Ghosts, vampires, or werewolves? Look, the coolest is vampires.
Yeah. As long as it's not Twilight vampires.
Oh, that's a Slytherin answer. I might get Slytherin. All right. After you have died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? Ask for more stories about your adventures.
I demand a recount. What is this?
These are cool ones. Miss you but smile. That's it.
Gay.
I was gonna say. Think with admiration of your achievements. I don't care what people think of me after I'm dead. It's what they think of me while I'm alive that counts.
I wonder which one this one goes to.
Yeah, that one's got some subtext to it because you shouldn't care what people think of you.
Right.
Okay, you should just do what's right,
But
regardless.
you also want to pursue a life of
Virtue,
exactly.
and you would like to be remembered for your good deeds.
But it seems like anything selfish or anything that has any sort of like ambition or strength in it is not for Gryffindor.
Well, this is the thing. Ask for more about your stories and adventures. I would like to be remembered for my good deeds, not necessarily for my prowess or adventures. But there's no real answer that kind of gives that. Mischief but smart. Think with admiration of your achievements. That's closest to what I would want, but people might I don't think it's just not about achieving glory. It's about living a good life. But I think that's the closest.
But achievements don't just have to be glory. They can be things that you've accomplished in your life.
Exactly. So I think that one. Think of admiration of the achievements. Heads or tails? This is a tricky.
I actually don't know.
They're manipulating me because the tail they have is the tail of a dragon in this picture, which is swaying my...
Yeah.
But in reality... You don't want to look at someone's tail all the time.
So I'd probably go with heads.
Like, if it's a woman, heads or tails? Like an attractive, gorgeous woman.
Heads.
Yeah, I'll go heads. What type of heads?
I just can't wait until all the...
I'm ready already.
Yeah,
I'm actually
very
nervous.
different question.
Yeah, what is this going to give me?
What do you think it's going to give you?
It might give me Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'd laugh if it does.
Yeah. All right, let's find out.
Don't tap the table. The mic can pick
I'm
up
so
too
nervous.
much.
I'm so nervous.
Ravenclaw. Yeah.
Figured as much.
You didn't get Gryffindor either.
No.
What the fuck is
Well, look, I was just being honest. Look, at least it's not Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get Nathan.
I do think it's a bit rigged.
Yeah.
Look.
You got
Harry Potter got to pick.
You got one of the background character ones. I got one of the main ones.
Yeah, it's true. Harry Potter got to pick. He was going to be put into Slytherin.
Yeah.
He was like, not Slytherin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is good to mention, actually.
So I would have been going, put me in Slytherin. That's what I was like. And then what was sort of, Slytherin, eh?
Wow, that's a good
You
point.
could probably fit. You've got ambition, wants to achieve great things, and you like to push against authority. Yeah. Slytherin!
That's a good impression. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'm genuinely annoyed. I think that was rigged. You got all the
It's
cool.
all rigged?
You got all the cool questions.
I did get some cool questions.
All right. So, what are your thoughts on this quiz?
Little rigged.
It is very rigged. Mm-hmm. If you want to game the system, it's
Harry
really
Potter gamed the system. There's proof of it.
I mean, it's one of those things where you know what you can pick to get the result you want.
To influence it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you're on the line, I reckon I'm a bit on the line. Yeah. Ravenclaw is considered like little bit dark, mysterious kind of like it's a little.
They're really cool now, are they? Oh, Ravenclaw's super cool now because he got it.
It is actually a bit cool. It's a thing. Claw.
Not at all because you just got that. Okay.
Oh come on! Like it's not Hufflepuff.
That is true.
It's true.
There's going to be a whole bunch of Hufflepuffians.
I know. How dare you? That's true. If you want to, like, this is the problem. There is baked in bigotry in the system, and if you want to disprove Hufflepuffs and make them cool, you know, because Cedric, he was a cool guy. Cedric Diggory, he was Hufflepuff.
He was cool, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, he became a vampire.
Actually, you know, there is
pretty darn
funny.
Chad Sparkly vampire.
When he holds his wand, he held it like a gun because he didn't want to hold the wand like a normal one because he thought that was gay.
Hey?
He wanted to hold it like a gun.
It's exactly. So Hufflepuffs like are, you know, they're gun enthusiasts.
Yeah.
So
got to keep those borders safe, huh?
What they need to rename Hufflepuff. It's the name they're destroying people.
I don't think. Well, what like Huffington Post?
Yeah.
Is that what you think of?
What if they renamed it to Huff and Sniff?
Sniffing what though?
Well, then that's going to typecast people again.
Exactly.
So,
like Ravenclaw is actually a solid name.
It is.
That's a solid name.
That is a solid name. Hufflepuff. Like really. So we need to rename Hufflepuff to Hoofing Drake. Heffendrake?
No.
Heffendrake.
Drake and Snort.
Drakensnort's not bad. That's a bit Hogwartsian.
God, these names are so stupid.
Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Hogwarts.
Yeah, I'm talking about all the names.
Dumbledore.
They're all stupid. I wasn't talking about our names. I'm talking about all the names.
Harry Potter.
You're a wizard, Harry. So,
It's rigged. And,
it's rigged.
And there is clear bigotry
I demand a recount.
in the Harry Potter universe, top to bottom, especially in the sorting system.
There was 10 million votes hidden. I just... Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what you actually think would be the proper house places for both me and Tyrant. Let us know your house.
Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Or a red Slytherin.
A lot of our personality came out. And
Does
so
it have to be a snake, though? Can it be like a basilisk?
That would be
fire.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
Screw the snake. Do cool. Like, what's the animal for Hufflepuff? Why isn't there a dragon house? Because everyone would want to be a dragon.
Exactly.
But I mean, Gryffindor's a freaking griffin.
And a griffin's cool.
Exactly.
It's...
Are you kidding me?
Is that an anteater?
It's a badger. It looks
badger.
like a badger thing. No wonder Hufflepuff is the joke. You have a griffin.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
Holy crap. Talk about bigotry in the system and giving people short end.
Well,
all right. What was I forget the new name that we had. It was Dragonsnort or something? Or Drakesnort?
Yeah,
something like that. So if you gave Drakesnort a dragon thing, everyone would want to be Hufflepuff all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
The underlining bigotry is the name convention. You've named it Hufflepuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, seriously. But all right, what would be a name that actually suits people who are a bit more gentle, a bit more, not as brave usually, but actually Hufflepuff's going to be
Democrats?
brave. No, that's clearly Slytherins. Hufflepuffs. What about Gentilians? Nah. Gentle.
No. Where's the... Do I have to press function?
Heffenchads. If it was called Heffenchads, yeah.
I mean, we can just stick with Gigachads.
Just call it Gigachads.
Just call it Gigachads.
They have the Gigachad house.
Yeah.
But all right. So the animal for the Gigachads, I think I know why they didn't do dragon, because everyone wanted to be dragon.
Yeah,
it's
but
obvious.
Everybody wants to be Gryffindor.
Because it's a griffin. That's right.
Exactly.
If you're gonna have a freaking griffin, you need to give someone a dragon.
Exactly.
So Slytherin should really be a dragon.
Yeah.
And the most dragon-like house is definitely Slytherin.
I'm still stuck on the color thing. I'm sorry, I have to go back to it, because normally when you make good and evil, good and bad, it's always red and blue.
But this is the thing. Slytherin's green.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, usually it's red and blue, and the good would be blue, and the red is bad. So Slytherin should be red. So we're going to make it red.
But the most dragon-like house is Slytherin because of the green. Dragons are more stereotypically got green skin, especially traditionally. I know they go to black.
You know, dragons aren't real, right?
Screw you. You have no proof of that. So green actually kind of suits. So look, Slytherin should be a dragon. We just need to say it. Accept it.
Okay.
Keep Gryffindor a griffin. Ravenclaw should be something much cooler.
Like what? Ravens are cool though.
But you need a bigger...
That's Viking.
You need a bigger kind of...
bird of prey, like an eagle.
Eagle? Eagle would be... An eagle doesn't compete...
Freedom bird?
It doesn't compete with a dragon or a griffin. The thing is...
The Lord of the Rings eagles, the big giant ones.
The big giant eagles?
Yes.
Maybe. Because they were fighting freaking dragons.
Yeah, exactly.
Those
because there is more than dragons, right? There's like worms, fireworms and stuff like that. And there's smaller things. Like, what are the really small ones called? They're not drakes. They're...
Wyverns.
Wyverns. That's it.
But no, because Slytherin has a full dragon and then Ravenclaw gets a
but I
little
mean,
dragon.
like, what else is there?
What has great
with
claws? You could make werewolf. But
that's tiny. That's a
Ravenclaw.
person size.
Yeah. All right. But big fantasy eagle, like giant, monstrous
or a bear,
eagle.
a werebear.
Dire eagle. That's the answer. A dire eagle.
Okay.
Dire eagle, Ravenclaw.
We're solving the big, hard-hitting
These
questions.
are the important ones. And so for Hufflepuff, like, their animal is so pathetic.
Yeah, that is. I actually didn't know it was that at all.
Really? Yeah.
I always assumed it was like a bird or something.
Yeah. Wolf.
Yeah.
Dire wolf for Hufflepuff.
Game of Thrones, right?
But no bigger, like an actual monstrous wolf or werewolf. Wolf or werewolf for Hufflepuff. And solved, making them all kind of appealing and cool. Okay?
Yeah.
There we go. Like I said, let us know in the comments the house you actually think we should fall into and your house. And look, hey, thanks for watching. I'm glad we uncovered the true bigotry in the system here.
This was a fun little video.
It was.
A little bit out of sorts.
What do you mean? This is what we always do. Revealing the truth about stuff. Getting to the core of the matter.
Yes, we do that. I'm just talking about
and you know why we do
the subject matter.
Why would we do that?
Why do we do that, Bob?
Because we're so watchful.
We are.
Stay on watch.